Hey guys, Truth Dog here. Now this video was recommended to me the other day. I ended up watching a few minutes of it and I thought that this would make a great video. For random reasons, I don't know, YouTube seems to be able to read my mind, but I was recommended a video about NoFapping and I ended up watching that, and then after I'd watched that, which it wasn't bad, you know, it actually convinced me to give it a shot. Not in that way. Shut it up. This one was recommended to me, and I just could not believe how incredulous this person looks. Chatting with a 400 plus day no-fapper. Like, you look at that guy, and like, no way is he telling the truth. You know? I mean, he literally looks like a wanker. So I had to click this, and then within minutes, I realized that this channel was.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey guys, you're not going. Oh, there's a rep. Oh, hey, where'd you go? I was trying to expose you. Look at that, so gross. That's a reptilian. Hey, I have to mute ads too because their voices are horrible.
Everything's synced up to my YouTube.
Everything's
so
synced up.
You can watch them all right here. So now that I've uploaded all of my favorite videos,
Wait, this goes for this ad goes for a minute and 5 seconds.
And I'm gonna add this little animation.
Yeah, I'm gonna add. See how they have like that what do you call it? That vocal fry. That's one good way of identifying a lot of reptilians, that vocal fry. But anyway, here's what I was going to do. So this video, here's the host, you know, and I use the term loosely, you know, he's a host for a reptilian. What's the channel called? I want to expose the name of the channel. LAHWF. Who knows what that stands for? Probably some Illuminati shit. But doesn't this guy just look like a pedophile? You know, I mean, he certainly dresses like a pedophile, and this is his great show. Oh yeah, and my voice could not be more monotone. And look at this. I don't know if you guys know what duping delight is, but if you don't, it's something that psychopaths do when they're lying. They literally get off online so much that they can't contain their smile. It's basically the only time they genuinely smile. But anyway, like I've watched two. I've quickly watched 2 episodes of this, like just like watch the start of them to make sure that I would be able to make a video on them, and I can. And this guy has duping delight every time he introduces the show, and then his guests always have duping delight as they confirm their identity. So like basically they're just crisis actors. This show is like a psyop. It's basically giving false information, misleading information, and just basically inverting the truth, as these satanic FUCKSs love to do. Oh, actually, on this screen, since I'm using my laptop to film for once, I can see his pupils slit there too. His pupils are slit. It's very hard to see through the telephone, but the contrast is a lot brighter on my screen. So, yeah, reptilian confirmed. A reptilian who's a pedophile? Who would have thought? Luke Eilers, that's got to be some kind of subliminal name too. The one thing I've noticed with these reptilians is they tend to have like names that tell you what they're about. I had this one guy when I was doing a music program. His name was Kitsch. He ended up trying to steal my music, and Kitsch is like a German word for theft. I had another guy called Rob Wizman, or call him out by name, the piece of crap. He stole some of my jokes and basically my whole personality for his Twitter account. His name's Rob. Yeah, just generally, I know I've got a third example of a Rob who stole from me as well. But yeah, that's basically it. They'll name themselves based on what they are doing in the Matrix. They're not even real, you know, they're characters. It's like how a writer for a fictional show will name a bad guy. If they're clever, they'll allude to their crimes in their name, you know. It's like watching a Tim and Eric sketch, except it's real. The timing and the looks of the camera. Oh, wow. His eyeball there. See, I watched this on my stupid TV before, but there's like obvious shape-shifting. It's just like, this guy's clearly a rep. I noticed that they have these attached earlobes that like are like this. They like kind of have like elfish ears, and just the incredibly, well, it's very pale, but like just sort of like poreless looking skin, and just the fact he looks like an asshole, and also like the Jamaica hat, when like, you know what I mean? How like ridiculous is this? I mean, I guess it's turning people off NoFap because like the example is this douchebag.
Touching yourself. I mean, is that true?
Another thing I noticed, and I won't be really commenting so much on what they say because it's best left not to hear the stuff they say because it's all just lies and programming and crap for organic portals to believe in. Real people won't ever watch this and believe in it. But I found it interesting too that they're talking about like the evils of masturbation while getting drunk, presumably during the day. It would be very strange if this guy had invited some stranger over to talk about masturbation at night. I mean, it's strange. It's strange either way. That's another thing. How does this guy screen his interviews? How did he even set out to find a person who hasn't masturbated for 400 plus days, right? And how did he find someone? And then when he met this guy, this purple shirt Rastafarian apparently, how did he believe him? Because, look, I know the answer. It's all fake. It's just crisis acting. But, you know, just if you even think about it on a non-conspiracy level, this is so stupid.
I'm not sure the exact number, but about day 400.
And notice again the monotone voice. That everything they say sounds like blah, 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 blah. And this guy always has this like... That's one thing I've noticed if you've watched, like I said, Tim and Eric. Tim Heidecker is so good at impersonating psychopaths and all their body language, especially in his show Decker, but he plays a psychopath on Cinema. If you haven't seen On Cinema, watch it. It is the funniest, best, it's so great. It's like the best art that I've ever seen in terms of comedy. It is phenomenally acted and scripted, and everything that happens is, oh my goodness, it's phenomenal. But that expression, that like O face that they make when they're, you know, pretend shocked, that is so accurate. Like that's what they do.
NoFap. Really?
Yeah. Really?
So, yeah.
That's
what got you into it? Yeah, I think I saw the Reddit NoFap subreddit. I stumbled upon it.
Yeah, he's paying attention. He's more interested in getting drunk.
I tried it out.
See, like I said, that's a subliminal.
I wasn't too serious about it, but in 2013, like I started
2013, huh?
more research, and
That's not a word.
I decided to take it seriously and do 3 months. And,
Oh my goodness, the duping delight there. Like he cracked up after lying that he'd done it for 3 months. Look at this crummy asshole. Anyway, I'll go to the other one because it's just as ridiculous. The other, I think it was like their newest video. So after I watched this, I clicked on the channel to see.
Is Santa Monica this way?
Yeah, their very latest one. Look, now they're vilifying truthers with this chatting with a flat earther. Okay, no, he does not look like a real conspiracy theorist. He looks like a serial killer. He looks like Trevor from GTA, right? So that's what they're doing. They use this to influence empty people, like I said. Oh, look at, can I not watch an ad without seeing some kind of pedophile?
But 60% of Aussie small businesses don't have a website. To prove how easy
Hey, he's wearing a watch. Like I say,
I've started raising
these reps always wear watches on, especially on camera. Go Daddy as well. That's so incest kind of stuff. They do that in porn. Like, I don't watch much porn, but I know enough about porn to know that all of the new porn videos are incest, and the new thing they get the actresses to say is, yes, Daddy, thank you, Daddy. It's freaking disgusting. But, and look at that. Just like, because they do everything in subliminal. That's meant to look like his dick. I'm not even kidding. That's why they shot it like that. Everything's on purpose. Everything's for an evil reason. When Satanists do something wrong, they do it wrong in a whole bunch of different ways. But I'll just go back to the start of this. Like I said, I did check it out to make sure it was rife for satire. And
another edition of Chatting With.
I'm chatting with.
I'm here with a flat earther, Ryan.
See, did you just catch the duping delight? He's even laughing in his eyes, but he cracked a smile as he was introduced. Yeah.
Sam, yep.
Basically,
Thank you so much for being here. My pleasure. Nice to meet you, Andrew.
yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, they're not part of the same Freemasonic lodge or anything.
For emailing me.
Oh, that's how they get in contact. A person emails him, right? I guess that makes sense. Plausible deniability.
I'm not 100% convinced.
One thing I noticed about this is that, look, duping delight as well. What a cunt. But yeah, like, and the neck movement, that's kind of how reptilians hold themselves. They have this like lizardy kind of like very snappy kind of head movement like that. They kind of move their head like that. They look like lizards. And I noticed he's wearing a Pink Floyd shirt to make it look like, you know, this guy's just done way too much drugs. That's why he believes in this stuff. But he also doesn't back up any of his statements with any kind of any proof, any facts, any actual like critical thinking whatsoever. He's just like, yeah, I watched these videos on 9/11 and I was like, oh man, you know, if that's what they're up to, then everything's fake, which like is true. But as you know, with channels like mine, channels like mine, we back up what we say. We explain it. We go into detail. We don't just like, yeah man, this is true, man, yeah. I'm not gonna elaborate at all, but yeah man, it's true.
But
Uh,
so it's a little bit.
And it's like, so because it's all a script, all a scene. This guy's meant to be playing skeptic. Like this guy's meant to seem completely inauthentic and what's that word? Basically, just unbelievable. Like he's clearly like conspiracy theorists are stupid and they don't know what they're talking about. And he's programming the filler people who watch this so that next time we go out in public and we're unlucky enough to run up against one of the 70+% of people who are empty, we'll get reactions like this, because this is where they learn it from. They learn everything from TV and videos and songs. It's all programming for them to appear human and to basically cause trouble for us.
And the reason why is because
Oh.
I haven't seen it for myself. I haven't proven it for myself, and so I can't say that. I know that it's flat, but yeah.
You hear that, like the like that very like the arsehole psychiatrist kind of interesting. You know what I mean? Like they're actually thinking, wow, this guy's crazy.
That's right.
Okay, when
And oh, he's wearing a watch. Oh, okay. See that furrowing of the brow? Haven't we seen that a million times from people who are humoring us at best?
believing it was flat.
It kind of comes down to 9/11.
Oh, you're one of those people. That's because, like I said, these people know each other. The guy is acting like a conspiracy theorist, a vilified conspiracy theorist. He's acting like a real person to present the programming to fake people.
Yeah,
Set up by the government.
correct.
Okay.
There's, I think.
Duping Delight.
No, Dream Eskimo and the chat that you had with him.
Oh, Dream Eskimo. Go to check that one out. I'm sure that's a real video. But anyway, that's long enough, I suppose. I guess if you have the eyes to see, realize, and all that crap, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. If not, then oh well. But but yeah, that's basically it. That's Psychopaths in a nutshell, and just exposing once again. I'll shout their name out, LAHWF, and also, yeah, if you do check it out, be sure to dislike these stupid assholes. They're just basically, they're just, you know, most people are just taking the bait, being programmed. They're not real people, don't worry about it. Very few real people, unfortunately, but, you know, knowing is half the battle. So this has been a Truth Dog video, and I hope you enjoyed. Truth Dog out. Woof woof!